You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones and This is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy E. Jones, and want to thank you for tuning in today. Whatever time, whatever place, wherever you are, this is your Talk Beat Jones. And remember, family, we want you to come out and call us and let us know what is your beat today. What is your beat today? And you can put it out over the worldwide program here that comes out of TV 33, WHPR, WHPS. And the Talk Beat Jones, we're on the air every Sunday from 8:30 until 10 a.m. Ooh, yeah, please. 8:30 to 10 a.m. Every Sunday. And thank you. Please don't hit me, Mr. Tyler. Please, Mr. Tyler's getting me right now. Thank you, sir. I love Mr. Tyler. Sometimes they say that teaches you strongly will make you greater, better, because iron sharpens iron and makes great steel. Is that right, Mr. Tyler? Oh, yeah. Or something like that. You know, Mr. Tyler, I can never get those sayings right. My mother always said, boy, just shut up. Stop. But again, I thank Mr. Tyler because, you know, without Mr. Tyler sometimes to settle me down, to get me back focused, you just don't know what Mr. Tyler sometimes goes through with Billy E. Jones. And I just love him for his patience and for his strength, because you don't mess with Mr. Tyler. He will let you know, okay, you've gone far enough. And I appreciate that, Mr. Tyler. Appreciate it. And, of course, you don't even mention Mr. R.J. when you come talking that way. But, again, family, it's a family here at TV 33. And, of course, we want you to know that you can watch TV 33, the Talk Beat Jones show. We go around the world. That's right. We're around the world every Sunday, once again, from 8:30 until 10. I'm letting you know because you'll see in our promo, it'll say from 9 to 10. And so I have to thank the family members for sending in donations, helping us to improve, to continue to grow. And so we were able to add another half an hour to our program, thanks to Mr. R.J. Watkins, Mr. Henry Tyler, and, of course, to the family for your donations. And the program is on the air every Sunday from 8:30 a.m. until 10. And the repeat broadcast is from 8 o'clock p.m. until 9:30 p.m. on Sunday nights. Sometimes there are other plays, but those are the definite times that you can watch and see. Thank you, sir. And watch. Okay, thank you, sir. That can be seen here. Now, we also want to let you know that we have the telephone numbers. I'll give them to you. 313-868-0342, 868-0351, 868-4336, and the code, that's the word for everybody around the world, that's the first three numbers, is 313. Once again, the numbers is 313-868-0342, 313-868-0351, and 313-868-4336. And again, family, you're able to call in and let's talk. What is your beat? What is your beat on the Talk Beat Jones show today? I'd like to know. Tell me something. Oh, there we go. Oh, Miss Tyler, I got a problem here on my phone. I can't get it going. Can't get it going. It just stopped. I'm just talking to Ms. Tyler about my phone. Okay. No, it's there, but it's not coming up. I mean, it's there, but it was there and it's went off. And so what happens, family, is I am on the air and we're working through a situation right as we speak because I want you all to understand that you can go to RJ's watch party right now. Tell your friends everywhere around the world that they can watch the programs, any program that they choose on RJ's watch party. And of course, that's what we're doing right now. We want to get myself in queue for watching the RJ's Watch Party. Of course, you can go to Roku, Amazon, Fire Stick, Alexa, YouTube, WHPR TV 33, the phone app. And of course, there are other social modalities that you can go to. And you can watch us 24 hours a day on the telephone. Well, excuse me. The telephone is 24 hours a day, but you also can watch us on that 152. That channel antenna-wise is 152. And, of course, you can watch us from Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week on the Comcast Channel 90 from 7 a.m. until 12, Monday through Sunday. And so this morning, this evening, whatever time you may be watching us, this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy E. Jones. And, of course, we're going to get into it, but I see I have a call. So, caller, we're going to move you along, but we want you to come in and let us know what's your name and what is your thoughts right about now. Oh, caller left. Apparently, when I said, what is your name or whatever, that scared the person. Sometimes people will call, and they'll call just to see if from anywhere around the world, when I give out those numbers, 313-868-0342, 868-0351, area code 313, area code 313-868-4336. Sometimes people from anywhere around the world or sometimes people from in the United States will call and just to find out, is he real? Is he real? Does he really have 3 telephone lines that people can call us from anywhere in the world? And of course, it doesn't reflect on their telephone bill, time, nothing. It's true. It's true. Mr. R.J. Watkins, Mr. Henry Tyler has worked very, very hard to make this a competitive station that represent you. Who is you? Anyone who is able to watch over the social modalities, over the television programming, and listen on the radio, etc. This is for you. Of course, I want to say hello to the Virgin Islands folks, too. But again, family, we are here. And at this particular time, we're wondering, what are you doing? Where are you? What is your life like? Have your style of living, have you changed it? Today is Sunday Live, and are you going to church? How is it that you're going to handle your worship today? Are you going to church, or will you stay at home and do it your own way, or is there an online church that you're following? But the question is, are you going to your church? And do you have a church that have more than 250 folks that attend your church? How is that going to be handled now that the governor has stated that there can be no crowds or no groups more than 250 folks? So how will that be handled? Thank you, Mr. H.T. I'm sorry about that. Okay, here you go. Okay. Got it. Thank you, sir. So, family, you want to make sure that, there we go, we got it. So you want to make sure that you've had a conversation about how are you moving forward. I'll take this call right now. I'll stop. You're live on the Talk Beat Jones show. This is your beat. Can I get your first name, your conversation, please?
Good morning. This is Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. I'm so glad that you called.
Okay. I take church everywhere I go, so I'm fine not going into the house of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
but my fear is the fact that this administration has done so much damage in getting rid of all the security advisors, national security directors for medical biodefense preparedness, and the list goes on things that this man has gotten rid of or cut percentages out that will protect the people and their safety. And he's more concerned about Wall Street stock markets than he is the health of this country. And so we, I think, have to further educate ourselves. Not only have I been watching about the biochemist labs that exist here in America, but the fact that this thing has been leaked out since December, and a lot of things they just not telling you, and it's hard for us to believe what CDC said to us because they knew things far in advance and didn't say anything. And that's very harmful to the public health.
Now, stay with your thoughts, but here's a quick question. Do you think that President Trump put a muzzle on the group so that to all of his agencies so that they could not and would not say anything?
Well, according to the Democrats, they're pointing out that he already lost key people in Homeland Security and sciences that could help be better prepared and to support and help the public with this kind of epidemic. I mean, he's still in damage control.
But he's doing, question again to you, is he's doing damage control with folks that technically really are not qualified to lead these agencies, and he's got agencies that do not have anyone appointed to head them because he's dealing with it himself. But my question is,
okay,
if I'm playing a sport team and I have people who I call my starters, and then I have folks who are called the second string people, that means if something happened to my starters, they're injured, they're tired, they're not playing well, I can put somebody else in the game. Then I have people who sit on the bench and what you call your mop-up people, people who go in and may get some playing time, et cetera, et cetera. So you got first string, second string, and third string. With your president and his apprentice style, he was constantly, folks, going through the process of, you're fired. You're fired.
right?
You're fired.
Yeah.
So now, as we look at, such as Barr, the Attorney General, we look at folks who said, you know, President Trump, I'll do whatever you want me to do. Just put me in that position. So now you fired your first string people. You fired your second string people. Now you got your third string people and, quote, people who are walk-ons, who are just cronies of yours, of his. And now you have these situations that have developed that you didn't anticipate. And now we got a hell of a deal to have to deal with. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. This is scary. Your National Security Director for Medical and Biodefense Preparedness, all these key people that would have us ready and protected are gone.
Mm-hmm.
And this president sitting up here at the address trying to make it sound like zero this, we have zero that. We have, you know, he continues to speak with the forked tongue.
Well,
while putting everybody else, you know, under this gun. You know, this is crazy, man. I mean, we dealing with Pinky in the brain. We already know he don't know a dang thing. And, you know, and now here we got an epidemic, and we have this to rely on our safety.
And you look
this
at
is some crazy stuff.
And you look at the folk who have bought into Trumpism.
Yes.
And when he came out with this situation of everything that is put out by the, quote, establishment is a hoax, I believe that they should play this conversation in which Donald Trump, number 45, the Don, if they know about the mafia, persona, said what? What did Donald Trump do, babe? What did he do? I mean, what is it that Donald Trump has done to make us feel safe?
Yeah.
And
Well, we better know how much we're on our own when it comes down with anything that comes out of his mouth. And the sad thing that people around him and these Republicans are not, they're accessory to crimes, those who won't let the truth out. But the Democrats have already slammed that Trump and must-see speech overbouched response to the outbreak. Everything that come out his mouth, like I said, pinky in the brain, don't know a thing. And he's up there doing more damage control that's affecting the lives of people.
And
and it's just crazy. It's out. These labs that they have,
yes,
chemical warfare labs,
yes,
they need to be destroyed if you can't contain them. And obviously, they're not going to contain them because you got pinky in the brain, global criminal elites that want everything, and they will kill anybody to get it.
But
they will kill all bodies to get what they want.
Okay, but here's what we need to play back the conversation of Donald Trump, and I believe that every news agency should play this back every day.
Yes.
To show the folks how our president thinks. The Don said when he first came in to address this coronavirus, it's a hoax. It's a hoax, folks. And the weather, and it's going to be, huh? So this is the president of the United States telling you that he really don't have to consult with these experts because his stomach is his gut check. And he feels that he is smarter than anyone else. He's able to analyze things quicker, faster than anyone else. And so here we are now with the fact that folks over 60, 65 who are in health, who are in pretty good health, etc., you're at a risk. Also, when they talk about the folks who are at risk, there is one particular scenario that consistently comes out. And the consistency is that if you have a diabetic situation, then you are at risk. They don't say what age. They say if you have a diabetic situation, you are at risk. Now, let's look at the people who have more of the group of people who have more diabetic type situations than anyone else. Can you help me guess who that group of folks could be? Let me help you.
Help me.
It's us. It's the black folks. It's the black folks.
Yeah. that should have been
It's the black folks.
We catch it the most.
Huh?
And then, Billy, I was thinking about this quarantine thing that's going on, and people still want to try to travel. I don't think the airplanes need to be flying because people are too close in proximity of each other, according to the Professor Francis Boyle, who was exposing the fact about all these biochemistry labs. He said you can be within 6 feet of a person, and if they are coughing or sneezing, then those people around them will be subjected. And he talked about how it's an incubator for 14 days. You can look good and feel good, but while you're looking and feeling, you're spreading. This is how dangerous this outbreak is and could be.
And they're saying, Sylvia, we're talking about the coronavirus, that yes, we try to, you say, well, what is your space? People talk to you, say, well, you invade my space. Well, they want you to potentially be 6 feet away, but they're speaking of the fact that the virus can travel as many as 10 feet if a person coughs and is not muted by the elbow, by the twisting or going into the armpits or the elbow pits. And I call the elbow pits this right here, where your arm and your muscle hits. That's your armpit. Your armpit right here, that's that other pit. You don't want to try to get your nose down there.
And so, like you said, all these lives need to be reruns on all his lies, how he says that the cases are very low. he's misleading in the cases because they're saying it's like 26,000 cases, but he misled. They need to rerun that part too, where he tried to say it's very low.
Well, in talking about this coronavirus, Sylvia, on the Talk Beat Jones with Billy E. Jones from, the morning time of our program live is 8:30 to 10 a.m. every Sunday, and the repeat broadcast is from 8 to 9:30. We're talking about the cases. When the governor first went on the air, they spoke about the fact that there were two cases. And then yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, they were talking about 25 cases. Today, they're speaking about 32 cases.
Mm-hmm.
So how is this going to affect the inner part of Detroit? How is it going to affect the citizens in the poor city, of Detroit? I won't say the poor city. People say that, but I believe there's other places that's poor. But,
right, exactly. You're right. The fact that people are going to be not able to go to work, we don't know how many people are covered under this so-called sick leave that they're saying that they're going to do. Which is going to cause more, poverty and people trying to, get their bills paid on time or get them paid at all. And remember that this water department, supposedly they holding $2.5 million worth of funds for people who shut off to get into the $25 a month plan. Government has the state has the emergency funds to supply $25 up front for those who need to get their water shut off. So they need to get in tune and call that phone number as well, 386-9727.
Hold on, you went too fast.
313.
Try it again. Do it again. 313?
313-386.
Wait a minute. 386 what? Wait, Sylvia. 386 what now?
Yes. 386-9727 number.
And what will that number do?
That will see if you qualify to get your water turned back on and stay on for a $25 monthly payment.
Okay, we're gonna go into the water situation after we come back from the commercial break, if you like. I want to once again ask the folks about this coronavirus situation here because again, I want to pose the question to the folks who take the bus. The public transportation. Yes. When you're getting on the bus, how many of the folks, when you get on the bus, you have to have that assistance of that railing to help you get on the bus?
Yes.
How many of you have to use a back of the seat before you sit down? How many of you, during the time that you may be getting on the bus, and the bus may actually start before you are seated, hold on to the seats, etc.? How many times have those buses have been crowded where there was no seating for anyone, and people had to stand up and hold the railings, etc. Where are those people going? Where have they been? Who have they been interacting with, etc.? Are we looking at the delivery systems that they don't want to talk about? Do they look at the fact that who is your mail folks working with, talking with? They're handling your mail. You go in, they put the mail in your mailbox. What do? You go out, pick up your mail. You got the folks who are walking and throwing those what you call throwaway food papers or coupon papers, etc. And they work no matter how much snow. I don't care how much rain. I don't care how the wind is blowing. I don't care how hot it is. They're out there delivering those throwaway papers. Okay, but guess what? Where have their hands been?
Thank you.
And they're going in and throwing it on your paper, and you're picking it up, whether you want to throw it away or whether you want to bring it in their house, etc. See, there are so many avenues for the transmission if we are not careful. If we are not careful, we don't know where someone, quote, has been. And then we're looking at our family members. There are some family members, if you think about folk, that you won't go to their house and eat. Before this situation occurred, you would not go into their house to eat. Why? Because you know that they don't take care of the cleanliness in
Yes.
their home and especially in their kitchen. But I'll tell you what,
That's right.
we're going to talk about that as we come back from a commercial break. You want to hold on with me?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I got
okay, Sylvia.
Bring
Thank you
up
so
the-
very much. Okay, hold on. Family, this is the Talk Beat Jones once again. We know that you're in a crisis. I know that you're possibly in an uproar. You may have had to go through some thinking today about, are you going to attend church? Are you going to attend church? And ask the question before I go to this break right now. What if someone tests positive in your church? This is the Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy Jones, and remember, 8:30 to 10 a.m. Repeat from 8 o'clock to 9:30 Sunday nights. We'll be back after these commercial announcements. Don't forget that lemon burn. I'm going to put it on my table when I come back. Stay with me, please. Go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones, and
This program is brought to you by Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn attacks and reduces belly fat. Get yours today. 313-868-6612.
Hi, this is LaWanda,
This is RJ Watkins.
coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you, because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
You can have your own party on TV. Party with RJ Watkins and the TV33 family when you hold your own Facebook watch party. Connect all your friends with our friends, and we can have a watch party together. Watch your favorite TV shows when you want, how you want, with your favorite people. Here's how it works. Log on to Facebook from your computer or tablet and go to the RJ Watkins fan page at facebook.com/TV33WHPR. The one with the blue WHPR logo on the left. Like us. Click the word videos with the red tag that says live next to it. Then click the share button at the bottom of the video player and select start a watch party. Invite whoever you want. Your party will be recorded and archived for playback anytime you want. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. At the end of the month, the viewer that has the most people at their watch party will be invited on the TV show live. Come on, let's have a party. WHPR TV is now on Channel 90. Check out all of your favorite morning talk shows on Comcast Channel 90 every day from 7 a.m. to 12 noon, and watch us anytime, day or night, on all of your favorite devices. Download the WHPR TV Now app and take us with you wherever you go. WHPR TV is now on Comcast Channel 90 every day from 7 a.m. till noon. WHPR TV, a Watkins Broadcasting Company.
Well, we're moving on now. To the side. You will see lots of partners in the sky.
Come check out the new Sisters Braid 2 hair braiding and natural hair care salon located at 18070 Mount Elliott Street. Our new salon is spacious with adequate parking, Wi-Fi, and all brand new state-of-the-art salon equipment. Come meet your local hair braiders and natural hair care specialists and check out our many hair care services such as hair treatments, box braids, cornrows, tree braids, Havana twists, children's braids, natural twists, lock extensions, kinky twists, goddess locks, updos, full weaves, and more. Please feel free to visit us on the web at www.sistersbraid2.com or call 313-826-0498. Here at Sisters Braid 2, we offer exceptional care for exceptional hair. We look forward to seeing you. Sisters Braid 2 is a proud recipient of the Unity and Rebuilding Fund.
This is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy Jones. I want to invite you to listen, to watch, and to participate every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's right, from 9 to 10 a.m. That's the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Dr. Talk. Make sure you tune in every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's Talk Beat Jones. Remember, tell your friends. Talk Beat Jones, we're now on Sundays from 9 to 10 a.m. Have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones, and this is the Talk Beat Jones. Once again, I am Billy Jones, and I want to thank you all for tuning in and telling your friends about the Talk Beat Jones. Of course, we're on the air every Sunday from 8:30 a.m. until, of course, 10 a.m. every Sunday. And then we do a repeat broadcast. That time is from 8 o'clock p.m. until 9:30 p.m. That's Sunday nights. We're fortunate sometimes that I go through the dials and, of course, just to see what else is happening, that I come back to TV 33, and guess what? I'll look and I'll see sometimes Talk Beat Jones on at a different time as a bonus. And I appreciate you, Mr. R.J. Watkins, Mr. Henry Tyler, for making it happen. But right now, let's talk real quickly before I come back, telephone lines, about that program called Lemon Burn. And we say that program called Lemon Burn because if you want to program your body to get healthy, you want to get the Lemon Burn. It's the #1 product, and it's the #1 stomach fat burner. And you want to know that you can call the telephone number 313-868-6612. That number again is 313-868-6612. And you can have the Lemon Burn brought to you. I don't believe you heard me. Let me do it one more time. You can call 313-868-6612. And I do understand that Minister Malik Shabazz mentions the fact that you call that number, you do an advance arrangements, and they will deliver on Tuesdays. That's Minister Malik Shabazz that is stepping up and working again to help the station because, again, this is the greatest station in the nation. Why? Because it's your station. It's your station, and regardless of the color you may have, God has blessed you with this station as well. So remember, you can make those contributions to the station at 160 Victor Street, Highland Park, 48223? No, 48203? 48203. And family, think about that. Think about that. You have an opportunity to make sure that your station continues to grow. It's not just be here. Some people, no, it's not just to be here. It's competing, family. And you can't stand still when you're competing. You've got to do one thing. If you stand still, you fall back. If you're constantly improving, you move ahead. And you'd be surprised the programs, the stations that TV 33 have already moved ahead of. Because it cares about you. It wants to be the best for you. Support the station. Send in your contributions. And you can put it in for Malik, you can put in for Billy, you can put in for any show that you care to put in for. But the programs that we're speaking for, this program, Lemon Burns, help sponsor the Talk Beat Jones, and we do need you to get your lemon burn. Don't stay stuck. And at this particular time, you want to work to get the optimum help that you can be. Health is your wealth. Don't just let it go away. Don't just let it go away. Do what you can do. If you felt sick, if you felt tired, if you felt that your joints was hurting, guess what? You go to rehab, what are they going to tell you? You got to get up. You got to move. You got to exercise. in some format. You can't just lay back and complain. All you're going to do is get worse. And if you love yourself, you'll take the pain to get the gain, to get healthy. I'm no different than you. I was a fitness master. And guess what? I put my body in the garage like you. And when I was ready to bring my body out of the garage to go out and do all the good things I used to be able to do, guess what? You know what I'm talking about. Pain.
Yes, I need that lemon burn since I can't go to the gym and the swim, the steam and the sauna. I can do my exercise and my push-ups and sit-ups right here.
Wait, Sylvia. I think that you brought something very important in that you're saying that you won't be able to go doing your swimming. You won't be able to go to your workouts. Now, these are things that no matter what, you always made sure that you went swimming. You made sure that you always went to the gym and did your workouts. Now, what is your attitude about going swimming and to the gym?
I'm trying not to get depressed because that was my me time, free time, meditation time. So now I'm going to have to pull down the bike and see if I can ride my bike. But you have to hope that the weather would permit you to do that, because if it's too windy, it's harder to pedal. If it's raining and whatever, you don't want to get sick, especially with other things amongst us.
That's right. Hold on just a moment. Yes, caller. Hold on. Yes, that's the other thing is you have to make sure that you are appropriately aware of the weather. You don't want to overdress and start sweating. You don't want to underdress and catch a chill. So we have to be very, very aware of our body and what is necessary for us to stay as healthy as we can. Is that right?
We can't go to our hustle classes because there's too many of us. There's like 30 people plus. Can't do that. And, we got to keep our minds and our spirits up going through this. I'm
going to come, and I'm going to say this, then I'm going to come back. I'm going to put you on hold, and I'm going to go to my next call, but I do want you to hold on. God was with me because I sure wanted you on the line with me today.
Thank you.
Hold on just a moment. This is the Talk Beat Jones. Once again, I am Billy E. Jones, and we go around the world, and your beat is your conversation. Please give me your first name and your conversation on the Talk Beat Jones with Billy E. Jones. Please speak.
Good morning, Billy Jones.
Okay, wait. First of all, I cannot hear you. You've got to get to your phone. If you're on the speakerphone, come off of it, please, and speak directly into your phone because, again, there's no volume from your end.
Good morning, Billy Jones. This is Rusty.
Hey, Rusty. So that's what I mean, brother. You got to speak up because, you got to put that pump into your voice because people want to hear you. I want to hear you. And I'm just speaking and saying we have that difficulty hearing you.
No problem.
This is Rusty Jackson of Oakland, California. Talk to me, Rusty. Come on, brother. Give me some of that athletic enthusiasm before you go on the field. Before you speak now.
Well, interesting dynamics going on. And number one, let me say good morning to Sylvia. If this was a basketball team, I would want her as my point guard because she's intelligent. She moves. She knows how to distribute. She can direct. And so I just want to tip my hat to her this morning.
Before you continue, we talk about sports team basketball, and I'm going to let you come back, but I just want to just remember that Donovan Mitchell, Utah, and what's the other guy's name?
Rudy Gobert.
Now, let us people understand, we're talking about Gobert was the defensive player of the year, rebounding champion, and Donovan Mitchell was the rookie of the year. So we're not talking about just people in the basketball world that just go out and shoot the ball. These are stars. Also, there is another player that has tested positive. Also, in the XFL league, there's a player that has now tested positive. And the last question, Rusty, I'm going to turn it back to you. I know I say that, but I was watching rugby. So my question is, if all of these teams that have this interaction. If you ever watch rugby, rugby is like football as such with no equipment. So they're hitting heads, hitting bodies, breaking things, but they're playing. And out in the stands, they have the crowds. I just want folks to understand that everybody is not doing what the NFL, the NBA, the baseball teams, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The people closing down the concerts, the people telling folks you can't get but 200 to 250 people. That's in Michigan here. Talk to me, Rusty.
Well, you know, we have some very interesting dynamics going on. You have the
Caller, please hold.
president who has been in contact
HT, can I get some more
with
volume?
people who have tested positive, and you saw him at his press conference shaking a whole bunch of hands. But now he comes back and tells us, I didn't have time to be tested, but I was tested, and my test was negative. How many people has he affected?
Well,
and then the thing that you and Sylvia have been talking about, how far do we stay away from other people? The whole social distancing issue. Do we go to church? That's something that weighs heavily on my mind because I try to go to church every Sunday. I need to be in the body of the Spirit with other believers.
Okay.
And now I'm really concerned about, do I want to go? Fortunately, we have our service streamed on the internet, so I'll be able to check it out. But these are things that impact our community. These are the things, Billy, I commend you for having these discussions right now when they are of paramount importance, not just to black people, but to everybody.
Hold on,
So
Rusty.
we have to
Hold on, Rusty.
understand-
Hold on, Rusty. Hold
Let
on,
me make
Rusty.
this last point, Billy.
Wait, hold on, Rusty. I'm going to come back to you. Hold on. Caller, you live on the Talk B. Jones Show. I am Billy Jones. Can I get your first name, your conversation, please?
Yeah, good morning, Billy. This is
Good
Tom.
morning.
How are you?
What's your name?
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah.
What is your moniker that you normally come in and talk to us like? This is who again?
The one, the only, the inimitable, Thomas A. Wilson Jr.
Sounds good. Okay. Go right ahead. I'm going to come back to Rusty in a moment. Go ahead.
Okay, no, but, you know, in terms of this, as I've labeled it, C-19, this coronavirus,
Uh-huh.
I hope that this thing peaks soon and starts to go on the backside of the hill and come down. Now, that's pie in the sky thinking, okay? But I believe we're going to be in it for a long haul. And, I mean, I've heard people, and I've even seen the comments on Facebook about, you know, not being able to go to church and pray. And my response was, I put down, says, you don't need to go to a church to pray. I mean, you know, prayer should be in you. All right? What did Jesus say? Where there are three or more, there am I.
Yes.
You know, and that kind of thing. So we don't necessarily need a physical building, okay, brick and mortar to, you know, give our respect and our admiration to God. We can do it at this point right here because, I mean, okay, I'm one of these endangered species. I'm black and I'm Catholic in a Kojic, Pool, J-City, Methodist Protestant city, okay? And so, you know, the Catholic churches are closed until April 6th, which is the beginning of Holy Week. And hopefully, you know, this thing will kind of be under better control than what it is right now because there is no control.
Mark Hackel
Yeah.
says that in all of his career, he's never seen anything like this.
No, me neither.
And in his estimation, that it may take up to a year or two to get this under control. And the reason, well, excuse me, let me let you finish. And I want to go back to Rusty and let him complete his thought and move back to Sylvia and then see what else we have on the shelf today. But right now, go ahead, Tom.
Okay, and even in this situation with number 3 right now, there's an adage which says leadership leads and leadership leads by example. If I had been in the presence of someone who had been exposed or they say that they've got this C-19, believe me, I would have been the first one in line setting an example for the other folk to say, okay, let's go ahead and do this thing and let's get tested. So Trump, he's shown.
Well, he's shown you in that particular time frame of looking at how he reacts. He is above everything. I don't have to be tested because I am Donald Trump.
Exactly.
I am the alpha male. I am the Don. And when people hear me say the Don, think about that other group who has that man with the ring that people kiss.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Go right ahead, sir.
No, but but like I said, it's like it's not going to happen to me, itis. Everybody else is going to get this, but I'm not going to get this. With that kind of mentality and that kind of thinking, guess what? Not going to happen to me, itis. You're doomed to get to itis.
I have a quick question, and I'm going to go back to Rusty real quick, and Sylvia, I'm going to come back to you.
Okay.
Is in the church.
Right.
In the church. Now, remember, family, that my father, son of a preacher man, my mother was a long time church official. So I'm steep in my beliefs, and I don't need the other preachers in the church building, etc. I'm steeped. But for those who need that, and you're going into your church, and when you're sitting out from your minister, and he's preaching, and you're sitting there hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, in the church, are you concentrating on the message that the pastor, the minister, the reverend, whomever may be given to you? Are you concerned about your person sitting to the left, to the right, behind you, in front of you? What do you think, Tom?
What does they say? All of the above? Because I don't necessarily think you're just going to not be concerned about if somebody's sitting, to my left or my right, in front of me, or in back of me, could they possibly, have this thing? And then, and then I don't think it necessarily would take away from the message. I mean, because, getting the message, that's a powerful thing. That's what you came there for. But there is concern that you have about your welfare as well as the welfare of everybody that's in there.
Hold on just a moment, please. Rusty?
Yes, sir.
You're back, sir.
Oh, well, number one, I want to comment on what Tom was saying.
Give me your own. Wait, give me your own thinking process without commenting on Tom's right now. Please give me your own. Move forward with just you.
Okay. The Bible tells us that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. So it means that we do not have to be in a physical building outside of our body. So a common sense approach right now would be to stay in your own environment where you are not exposed to, and if you have, you're not exposing other people to. Having said all that, we have to now come together. Let's just draw up a scenario that somebody has this and there are complications and they need a blood transfusion, because this is a very deep thought, I believe. If you need a blood transfusion and you need AB negative, all you want is clean AB negative blood. You're not going to ask, did it come from an African American, a Muslim, a Latino, a white person, an Asian, or whatever. You just want clean blood. We now have an instance that attacks everybody, irrespective of who they are and what they are. So it's time for like-minded people to try to come together for everybody.
So real quickly, so what you're saying is that we're going to have a shortage of the blood supply system, because if this virus is affecting all persons, then you cannot donate blood because your blood will be will have an infection.
I'm not predicting a shortage of blood supply. I'm drawing an analogy.
I'm saying with your analysis. I'm saying with your analysis, and I'm with you. I'm just adding to your conversation, bro, is that you're bringing up something that is so very, very important, our blood supply. And do you realize how many blood supplies, how many blood drives they have, and how often they talk about the shortage of, like you said, certain blood, A or B, etc. And if we do not have the ability as a general population to contribute to our blood supply during these blood drives, then we're going to have a shortage of blood. That's what I'm saying, is that what you're speaking on is so important. Go right ahead, sir.
Well, again, it's time for like-minded people to come together for our common good. So the things that separate us are not important as the things that are driving us together right now. We need to stay focused on what brings us together, not what separates.
Okay. So it kind of confused me with that statement, so I'm going to let you stay on it so you can clarify for others who are confused about what you're saying. Because hold on, Rusty. Hold on, Rusty, please. Hold on. Got to get to Sylvia. Sylvia, you're live.
Well, I'm looking at Flint, which has been out of water since 2014, still dirty water. So the fact that we need more remedies, more solutions, and we do need to reach out to whoever we can and look out for our children, our families, and our seniors, those who can't get out, and they need to be checked on. Mm-hmm. So this thing, I think, is going to bring us together in some ways and separate us in other ways.
Okay. Hold on just a moment. Now, Rusty, when you're saying we got to come together, we have so many things that are dividing us, so many different issues that we are dealing with, that I was confused, because at this point I felt that you needed to clarify a little bit better with that statement. We don't have a lot of time for you to go A through Z, but I've got to go to a commercial break, and I do want to come back with you and have you to but help us to understand further that statement about when we all come together, because that's a whole lot of stuff, and I need you to clarify, and I know you can, because you are Rusty Jackson of Oakland, California, my main man. Thank you, brother. Hold on, please. Family, this is the Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy E. Jones, and remember, you're going to be able to get in. I'm going to clear the line shortly with some callers, and you'll be able to call and have your statements made shortly after the commercial break. But again, I am Billy Jones. We're going to go to commercial break. Don't forget, listen and get that information about this lemon burn, because again, you want to get healthy, and lemon burn can get you on that path. Be back shortly after these commercial announcements. Anywhere, because this is the Talk Beat Jones, and
This program is brought to you by Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn attacks and reduces belly fat. Get yours today. 313-868-6612.
Hi, this is LaWanda.
This is R.J. Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you, because healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
You can have your own party on TV. Party with R.J. Watkins and the TV33 family when you hold your own Facebook watch party. Connect all your friends with our friends, and we can have a watch party together. Watch your favorite TV shows when you want, how you want, with your favorite people. Here's how it works. Log on to Facebook from your computer or tablet and go to the R.J. Watkins fan page at facebook.com/TV33WHPR, the one with the blue WHPR logo on the left. Like us. click the word videos with the red tag that says live next to it. Then click the share button at the bottom of the video player and select start a watch party. Invite whoever you want. Your party will be recorded and archived for playback anytime you want. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. At the end of the month, the viewer that has the most people at their watch party will be invited on the TV show live. Come on, let's have a party.
This is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy Jones. I want to invite you to listen, to watch, and to participate every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's right, from 9 to 10 a.m. That's the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Dr. Talk. Make sure you tune in every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's Talk Beat Jones. Remember, tell your friends. Talk Beat Jones, we're now on Sundays from 9 to 10 a.m.
I'm joined today by Maureen Taylor and Louis Pisker to let you know about a new financial empowerment center located in the Wayne County Treasurer's Office.
Do you know someone, family or friends, that need help with finances? Do you know people having trouble making ends meet, especially with property taxes or other payments? The Detroit Financial Empowerment Center can help. Treasurer Sabri invites you to visit the new Financial Empowerment Center, 400 Monroe, on the 5th floor in downtown Detroit.
We've partnered with the Wayne County Treasurer's Office and the City of Detroit to provide free one-on-one financial counseling to help you address problems related to utility bills, property or income taxes, credit repair, and other financial matters. Our professional counselors can also help you plan your monthly budget and increase your credit score.
This service is available to all Wayne County residents. For free and private financial counseling, contact the center at 313-322-6222 and make an appointment today.
SOS Graphic Design provides agency-quality professional graphic design services from established companies to startups and individuals, creating a simple logo to complete rebranding and delivering visual communication with print media. Everything SOS Graphic Design does has a single unifying objective: to set your business apart. We are at your service. Call 313-342-2166. That's 313-342-2166 or online at www.sosgraphicdesigns.com.
Now you can watch WHPR TV 33 on Fire Stick. Catch all of your favorites. Stay informed. Don't miss a minute of your favorite talk shows. Call, text, tweet, post. WHPR TV 33 is worldwide on Fire Stick. For more information, go to FirestickTVNetwork.com or call us at 313-868-6612. WHPR TV 33, a Watkins Broadcasting Company.
To be able to meet people from different countries enriches our lives.
Wayne County gave me so much, my degree, who I am.
The college supports you to grow. They have the different campuses. I'm like, I can try this. Makrit Shunga, Ethiopia.
Sandra Gonzalez, Mexico.
Arminalda Carrick, Bosnia.
Javed Khan, Bangladesh. Go to Wayne County, they will find your path and you will know what to do next.
All media platforms are engaged. Copy.
Get ready to launch your show or product.
Periscope ready. We're 5x5 ready to launch. Copy that.
Trend worldwide across all major platforms.
Ignition. 3, 2, 1.
The world is waiting. Watkins Broadcasting. More than just TV. Alexa, open TV 33 Live. Alexa, open FM Detroit. Alexa, open FM Virgin Islands. Now you can listen to WHPR, TV 33, and WVIE on Amazon Echo. Don't miss a minute of your favorite shows. And find out how you can have your own show heard worldwide on Amazon Echo. For more information, go to FirestickTVNetwork.com or call us at 313-868-6612. The Watkins Broadcasting Company. Watkins Broadcasting is going worldwide. Now you can watch Detroit's own WHPR on your TV from anywhere in the world. No matter where you are, you can stay in the know with WHPR TV and Roku. You can get your easy-to-install Roku box from wherever you shop for your entertainment gear. Once your Roku box is connected to your TV and internet, go to the channel store on the home menu of the Roku box. Enter WHPR TV in the search engine and add it to your channels. That's it. That's all you need to get the best in entertainment, news, and talk, no matter where you are. Roku brings all of your favorites to your TV. Netflix, Hulu Plus, Crackle, HBO Go, and now WHPR TV, Detroit Live. You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones and This is the Talk Beat Jones. Once again, I am Billy E. Jones. Remember, you can watch us every Sunday from 8:30 until 10. That's every 30. I mean, that's 8:30 to 10 Sunday mornings. In the evening, there's a repeat broadcast from 8 o'clock until 9:30 p.m. on Sunday nights. We want to quickly go to our lines. Don't forget to get that lemon burns. Get yourself healthy. Rusty?
Yes.
Do your clarification, please, for those who was saying, was wondering what this is about. He was saying when we all come together, and again, to me, that's too broad a statement for what we're dealing with. So would you give us an idea of what you're saying quickly, please, because I know my last...
Well, let's come together and realize that this virus affects everybody.
Okay.
Not just black people, not just white people, not just everybody, irrespective of our differences.
But that's a known factor, Rusty, because all these other countries have all these different other groups of folks. I mean, that's a known... I mean, I'm asking you. I'm not saying to you. I'm asking you.
But we are not coming together.
Who? Who's not coming together?
Mostly this country behind the absence of leadership coming from the White House.
Okay.
Okay, we're getting mixed messages from the person who's supposed to be our example.
Okay, but if we know that, if those are things that we know, but you're saying when we come together, the people come together, or the United States come together, but you've got, and we know this, the ineptness of our leader, Donald Trump. So if our leader is that type of person, and we are the followers of our leader, then how can we come together when we have all of these other particulars that we have here? We have people talking about the water shutoffs. We have people that are talking about the fact that they don't have water. We have the fact that the government or the people now are saying, well, we can turn your water back on for $25, and the governor said, she'll pay the first $25 so you can get your water turned back on. But folks don't remember that if you've had your water turned off for a period of time, it creates a problem in the water line when your lines are reconnected, per se. Now, I'm not sure if that's when your lines are dug up or if they've just been shut down for a period of time. Maybe someone can give us a clarification about that. But we're in trouble. Because, again, there are things that we have folks talking about their home foreclosures, and they're concentrated on that particular aspect. We have folks that are up for election. We have folks that are tearing each other down because they want their candidate to win so they can continue to get paid. We have these distractions that are not going to be put on the side because of this virus. So that's why I ask you, when we come together, there are so many different issues that we have to deal with. Then what are we centrally looking to come together on, Russ?
Well, again, I believe we have to deal with this health issue. And again, Billy, that's not to diminish any other issue that you just brought up. Those are equally important for everybody to have a normal life.
Okay. Let me move on, and I'll come back to you shortly. I'm getting ready to move the phones because I'm trying to see if Minister Malik Shabazz will call in, but hold on. Tom, you have any comments, please?
Yeah, well, then I understand what Rusty was talking about, but we're never going to get everybody on the same page because you can always have some of those folks that if you're supposed to go right, they're going to go left.
That's right.
And vice versa.
That's right.
So, but anyway, in terms of, leadership, I don't look to Washington for leadership. I'm my own leader, okay? I'm not a stupid person, all right? A double-degreed man. And, but in terms of, and I listen to the expert, the epidemiologist, not number 3 clown who has been exposed to this virus, and he's still out there shaking people's hands, and he's telling people not to shake hands, but what do? You do the direct opposite.
But he said that he was doing that because he was reactionary,
and
because he was so used to shaking hands.
Yep.
Okay.
Believe me, I understand where he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But the bottom line is, you have to, just like me, you have got to make a conscious effort to not, as much as you want to, extend that hand. And I've done it, okay. But the people say, well, no, and
But you're just Tom. He's the Don.
Billy.
He can do whatever he wants to do.
Billy.
He can walk down the street. He can cough. He don't have to cover his mouth. He can get on a plane. He can cough. He can go to other countries and he can cough because he's the Don. You see, when we compare ourselves to the Don, then that's how short-sighted I am, because I can't compare myself to what the Don can do and say, here's what I can do.
No, and I don't do that either. Like I said, I'm my own leader. As far as him, leadership, to say, sometimes leadership disappoints, and he's been nothing but a disgrace and a disappointment to this country and to the office of the President of the United States since he's been in office.
Hold on just a moment. Sylvia, I can give you your comments.
Okay, I just want to say that Don probably got that medical wand, so he probably is okay, because he's paid one thing and we already know he's going to do another. Also, we got to watch out for the price gouging. There's a hotline to report those who are price gouging while we're going through this epidemic, and that number would be 877-765-8388.
I'm sorry, do that again.
877-765-8388 to report any price gouging, because we're running into that now. Thank you for taking my call. Enjoying yourself.
And enjoying you, and hopefully you'll call back next week, okay, Sylvia? Because like I said,
right.
You are my. And here's the thing, folks. TV 33 have established our call-in stars. You hear people who got on the radio and they take our calls from the TV 33 lineup, and they've discovered them. And they are now their stars, too. So now we've got a double star because, as I mentioned, who called you the Angela Davis? Huh?
You did.
Thank you. Who mentioned and talked about how you put together everything in a poem in poetic style?
You do. I work on it every day. I love it.
Thank you so much. We'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay, take care.
All right. Hopefully I'll get Minister Malik Shabazz in here to call me. Minister, I need to talk to you. If you'll call, please. I wanted to say that the minister put on a class yesterday that was a master class in video presentation. Okay, Rusty, we're getting ready to close out, but not you. So you can talk to me now, please. Rusty Jackson, I want folks to know that Rusty Jackson was also, when we talk about history, Rusty Jackson among many other situations of accomplishment, was the chief of staff for the first black mayor of Oakland, California. And folks know about the Black Panthers, etc. Well, the mayor was put in office through the efforts of the Black Panthers, etc. And Rusty Jackson was appointed through the mayor as his chief of staff. Now, we can go through all the other accolades of Rusty, but I just want people to know that when he's speaking, this is my friend from Oakland, California, Rusty. And again, it's you live, Rusty.
Well, you know, Billy, let's look at this situation, the coronavirus, and see how they're playing politics with it. Interesting thing that you bring up, Oakland. You just had a Princess cruise ship from San Francisco.
Hold on, please. Hold on, Rusty. Hold on. Minister, is that you?
Yes, sir, my brother.
Okay. I got to switch over. Rusty, I need to speak to the minister. Minister Malik Shabazz, I want to do one thing real quickly. You put together a masterful presentation on your program, Get Up, Stand Up, that you brought to the world, your last performance, I would put it that way. And I wanted you to be able to take a moment, take some time, and speak to the world, Minister Malik Shabazz.
Oh, well, thank you, Brother Billy, and thank you for the opportunity. Hey, we just try to, bring our shows together from the heart, It's from the heart that the mind speaks. It's from the heart that the hands and the feet will move. So that's what we try to do. We try, to bring the information and to bring the love,
And speaking of that, I also want to say that before I'm going to put you on point real quick because of time.
Yes, sir.
That I'm sure that your big mama, that you know that mentally knocked you out for quite a period of time, and my big mama knocked me out for time too, almost a couple of years or more. So you're not healed, but you remind me of that drive that she has shown when she was coming to TV 33 and her the way that she took care of her folks in the community. Yeah. It also reminded me of the drive that you inherited through, is that your grandfather?
Yes.
Who was a senator?
Yes.
So you've had your trials and you've had your tribulations, but God put his hands on you and turned you around. Yes. And now you are, for almost 40 years, a leader in this community. Regardless of what anybody else thinks, regardless of what your opinions are about situations, you've shown yourself to be a leader. And what I want you to do real quickly, sir, and then we'll come back and see if we can get you on the pulpit later, but here's 3 things I need you to hit me with.
Yes, sir.
I need you to hit me with the rotten meat. Mm-hmm. I need you to hit me with, you had an excellent program with, who was that, the guy with the water company?
Gary Brown.
Gary Brown. And also you had this gentleman here from the association that is offering a scholarship.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so and the reason I want to hit this before time gets away from us, can you hit those situations for me, sir?
Yes, sir. Well, rotten meat has been a prevalent problem in our city for a number of years. I am convinced that we have weak inspections coming, which is largely through the state of Michigan, agricultural department, the city of Detroit, and the county of Wayne health department needs more power, needs more authority. We are talking to a couple of our state reps, State Rep Isaac Robinson, State Rep Cynthia Johnson, about looking at what we could do to bring more power to the city and the county health department, where they would really step up. Like when we shut down Popeyes, about rats and roaches and using 3-week-old grease and all that. That was the city and the county. They have more authority when it comes to that, but very little authority when it comes to a grocery store. And so we need to change. We need to, to change that around. We are scheduled after 3 long, hard weeks of praying, marching, rallying, walking at King Cole's, which is on Claremont and Woodward. We are scheduled to meet.
Now, when you say we are, for the folks around the world who don't know who we are, and for the folks who are just tuning in, I know that I'm speaking to Minister Malik Shabazz, but who is we?
My team is scheduled, the Garveyites, the Black Panthers, new Garveyites, new Black Panthers. We are scheduled to meet with them tomorrow, barring some type of major blitz or something by COVID-19.
Yes.
We should start negotiations with them tomorrow.
Okay. And what about the water and the explanation that Mr. Gary Brown brought to the family, in which he went from A to Z? And then I noticed that you still have folks that are doubting or trying to poo-poo what is going on. Would you give us your understanding of your interview with Mr. Gary Brown, please, about the water and the $25 ability that the governor has stated that she'll pay the first $25, which allows the residents to pay $25 until this situation may be under control or whatever. Talk to us about that, please, the water.
Yes, sir. Well, some people are not going to like this, but let me say this. I wish the water coming out of our pipes were free. I wish it was. But unfortunately, in a capitalistic system, you pay for everything. You're going to pay enormous costs to be born, and you're going to pay enormous costs to die, to check out of this world. Water, if it rains and I go outside of my house and open my mouth, it's free. But if I want treated water, someone has to pay. Now, I do believe that those who are in completely economically stressed or are physically unable to work or whatnot or are sick, that those of us who claim decent health, those of us who are able to make it, we're not rich financially, but we're able to make it, we have to come together and help the less fortunate. I definitely believe in that. I am glad that Mayor Duggan, Denise Fair, the new health director, Gary Brown, and Governor Whitmer are coming together to arrange this so that and people have been pushing for this too. Let me say this. There have been people behind the scenes pushing. Sometimes people do what you want, other times they don't. But this is going to allow everybody water to be on. Now, it's not perfect. Well, what about after COVID-19? We defeated. What was going? Look, right now, since we've been itching and complaining about the water being off, let's take this opportunity. Let's get the water on, and as we move down the line, let's work to do something better to help the people who cannot afford to pay for their water. And there are some people,
yes,
some in Detroit who are just unable to pay. Now, I meant to tell Director Brown on air when he comes back, I'm going to get an opportunity. I'll pay. My family will pay for one person of water. It's $25. After the governor does the first month, you, Director Brown, you give me one person, and we'll pay the $25 a month during this time period, and we want to encourage others to do the same, and we can do it.
That's called
Give
paying
up
it.
some of that McDonald's money. Okay. Give up some of that potato chip money. Give up some of that Ciroc money.
Okay,
Smoke
Minister.
less weed.
Okay, Minister. The reason I'm laughing, folks, is that if you have not heard Minister Malik Shabazz give you the understanding the way he was about to give it to you, we'd be here about another 10 minutes when him talking about that, because when he's sincere about it. But I need to, and understanding about water, family, the truth of the matter is, it's not the water. It is the transmission of the water to your homes and to your businesses that is the reason that you have the cost is there. You have the chemicals, you have the delivery of the pipes and the upkeep of the pipes and et cetera, for the delivery. I don't believe, well, anyway, so real quickly, sir, talk to me about the fact that you did it masterfully, by the way, of talking to the gentleman about the scholarships and the $1,500 that may be available to some of our folks.
Yes, sir. The Midwest Independent Retailers Association, which has grown and transformed, they were formerly the Associated Food and Gas Dealers Association. They've grown, and now they cover the Midwest. This is a group of merchants. Now, there are several different merchant groups, Chaldean associations. This is one of them that I've known for several years, but we're starting to work together on some of these things like rotten meat. They have a scholarship program. They'll be attending the meeting tomorrow with King Coles as well. They have a scholarship program. They give out 40 to 60 $1,500 scholarships to young people. Now, I don't have the number in front of me, but you need to be a junior in high school or a junior in college to qualify, and it will cover trade schools too. So you want to become an electrician, hey, that can be covered as well. What we try to do is pair you up with a market who is a member, a store who's a member, and connect you from there, and then you do your application, and if you win, they have a big dinner at the Detroit Athletic Club, putting on the Ritz for everyone. But like I said, $1,500 is not going to cover going to U of M or U of D, but it would cover Wayne County Community College. But whatever, it helps.
Hold on, Minister. I'm going to try to, in the last few moments, I need to get back to Tom. You got a question or comment real quickly in about less than a minute or two?
No, but just thanks for taking the call. And again, folks, listen to the expert, meaning the epidemiologist. That leadership in the White House, there is no leadership. So, follow that. And also, follow your first mind also. If you got a little sniffle or something like that, don't, say, physician, heal thyself. Go get yourself checked out.
No. They spoke today, Dr. McGeorge mentioned today, if you are just starting to have a symptom or a situation there, that you don't run to the hospital.
Okay.
That the people who really are ill are the ones that they want to come to the hospital and such.
Okay.
People who are just starting to have like whatever symptoms like a regular cold, then you are to go ahead and keep yourself under control with your medications, etc. But don't run to the hospital about that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Tom. And Tom, I hope to see you next week because again, this is your political time. Is it Biden or Bernie?
I'm riding Joe Biden like Johnny Turcotte rode Secretariat, and we're gonna ride him to win.
We'll talk about it next week. Thanks, Tom.
Right.
Okay. Rusty.
Yes.
Okay. You got about a couple of minutes, bro. Got a question or comment?
Just a comment.
Go ahead.
It's times like these where everybody is affected, irrespective of our differences. So let's put aside our differences and do what's in our common good. And maybe if we start on this issue, we can expand to other issues, because the local issues that I hear about Minister Shabazz talking about, man, those got to get dealt with immediately.
What you're hearing from the minister is that those circumstances, those situations are being addressed. That's what I mentioned, is that we have groups here in Detroit that when we speak about a situation or circumstances, we have groups that are dealing from that perspective. And that's what I was speaking about. I wanted you to hear the way that Detroiters are dealing with these situations. We're on simmer, bro. We're not like in Oakland, California. We're not like my home that I left to come to be with my home in Detroit now. We're progressive folk. These folks are out here challenging the system every day. There's multiple groups that are doing these things, and they're working now in harmony to get the folks ready to let the folks know we're not taking it no more. So, again, I need you to continue your call out to the folks to work together as we bring on Sundays Rusty Jackson's Corner to hear your perspective, bro, because we respect you, we love you, and I want the folks to hear from you, okay?
All right. Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Mr. Rusty Jackson of Oakland, California. Minister Malik Shabazz, you have the final conversation, sir. I think I have a couple, 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, well, I just want to thank you. I just want to encourage the family to be encouraged. As Adam Clayton Powell would say, keep the faith, baby. Check up on your family. Pray, whether if you're in a church building or not. Pray, look out for one another. Continue to support WHPR. We have a TV station, a radio station, and so much more. And we got some great things coming down the pipeline. Where would we be without TV 33?
Well,
where would we be?
Okay, and also want folks know that you'll be on the air on Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Is that correct?
That is correct. And then we have one more hour at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturdays.
And who is that?
And then we're on 9:10.
But wait,
but
Minister.
I want to apologize.
Wait, Minister, hold on. For the 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock program, also on Saturdays, who is operating in that slot for you?
Dr. Kapense Shike is holding that down until September or so, when the mighty Leslie and the Teachers Lounge return.
Okay. Now, you want to also speak about your Saturday night program on 9:10 a.m. Superstation from 11 to 1 o'clock in the mornings.
Yes, and that's every Saturday. I want to apologize. I know I said yesterday I would be there, but to be honest, the brother battery just kind of ran down. I was just too tired. I got
to close out, sir. But
okay,
listen, I thank you so very much, and I appreciate you, and I will be talking more.
Appreciate you, brother.
Okay.
Dr. Talk.
You know it. Appreciate you,
right,
bro.
my brother.
Don't forget on Monday. Today. Watch for the repeat broadcast from 8 to 9:30 Sunday nights, and of course every Sunday we're live from 8:30 to 10, where we bring you the opportunity to give us your beat on the Talk Beat Jones. If you need to contact me, my number is 313-412-3111. Don't forget on Tuesdays you can call 313-868-6612, and you can have Minister Malik Shabazz's family, his group, to deliver to you the lemon burn to get healthy. Well, family, it's been another great day, great life. Opened my eyes. Did you? Yes, you did. Some of us may open your eyes and don't see, but that's okay. You got another chance today to continue to work to get greater, better. We love you. We respect you. We appreciate you. You know, and there's nothing that you can do about it. But you can go to RJ's watch party, spread the word to your friends, have them share this program so people from all over the world, including your friends, can watch the Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy E. Jones. Appreciate you. Love you once again. Peace. Go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones and